better. That was it.
And the TV, you know, TV had a little bit.
It's like 83.
You know what I'm
Where you at? Where Neil? Oh, there you go. There you go.
Don't do me like that.
I can't see blind as yo.
Mute.
Right now.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Should we just go ahead and roll with this? We live, y'all. My producer back here ain't give me the click, go live. I'll just go ahead and kick it.
We never did that. When the music stopped, we live.
There
That's
it
how
is.
it's been from
We
day
live,
one.
y'all.
What happened?
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Let's get into it.
Hey, welcome to the Huddle Show. Down at the other end, Charlie P.
I'm back again.
Charlie, this is Charlie P. We got Carl.
Yup.
We have Miss Tiana Easton.
Hello, guys.
Hey, old school light skin. What's going on? And my man, Undeniable.
What's good, people?
There it is. We got producer Glenn. And we got a model in the house that Tiana brought with her, Miss Keela.
Hey.
Hey. All right.
How you gonna say your Instagram name, but you ain't gonna say mine? You Carl.
Oh, hey, you know what? Let's just do a quick
Old
shout out to
It's all good.
Instagram.
It's all
I'll
good.
get that out. Because WCW is very important. I need y'all to make sure y'all
WCW
always
is very
tune in on
important.
Wednesday night. WCW.
You know,
Carl, go ahead.
What I'm doing?
What's your Instagram?
Oh, they know it already. It's good. It's on the screen.
Oh my God.
JB.
All right, look. We gonna
I
roll
just
this.
say you ain't saying it. That's all.
It's now time for our AAU Connect and also our high school football review. We're gonna turn it over to Mr. Neil. Go ahead, Neil.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? First of all, I want to send a shout out to my man Tony Tobias down in North Carolina, local hero. He down in North Carolina coaching with Truth Generation Elite 17U. They were 2016 AAU champions. They're a 3-year club. Shout out to him and his coaching staff. Dewan, I hope I'm saying his last name right. Lency. He a lefty all-star. Here we go right here. Shout out to my man Dewan.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's the coaching staff right there, man. They doing big things. 3-year program. They just beat not Dwight Howard, but Amari Stoudemire's AAU team last year.
Right.
That's Tony right there. Hide them hamburgers, boy. What's up, T? Hey, man, we want to say thank y'all for y'all watching, man. North Carolina, big things. So let's get into these high school numbers, man. So here we go. Flowers, they had Bel Air, 40-10. Douglas Central, 42-8 Douglas.
Man.
Bowie beats
Douglas.
Tulane, 33-6. Then we got our Friday night game. Shout out to Friday Lights. Wise, they had Calvert Hall. This is a close game for Wise, 15-13. We might need to look into Calvert Hall, see who they are.
That's that Baltimore.
We got Rose and Pilati. Rose pulled this one out 30-15. And just to wrap it up with Lago beat Perryville 21-19. And just to finish it out with our Pee Wee pick of the league, we're gonna go smaller than Pee Wee. My man Emmanuel Freeland, he got a little flag football team with his kids. Team Free. They 1-0 today. It's his little man right at home. Had him a nice little stretch. They beat the other team 22-6.
Did see that.
Yeah, so check out these scores, man. Anybody that want to get blasted as far as pop on a Pee Wee high school, send us y'all scores. Chill. Hey, chill, man. You freaked out on that, man. You know what school you got chill to the announcements, guy.
My bad.
But yeah, go ahead and finish the class, huh? Finish the class.
Hey, anybody want to get blasted, make sure y'all tune in. Anyway.
Let's don't go to Vegas.
Right? Hey, Charlie P. Anyway, we're going to roll right into the next segment. Oh, you know, I want to say one thing about the high school football, though. So, I went to the JV Pilati Rose game, and I ran into the D coordinator for Rose. But I wanted to shout out to how PG County is rolling in the new field. And it's real nice, because somebody like Rose's home team, their home games now are Fairmont. Bowie's home games, I think they moving to another school. But anyway, they putting in all the new fields. By next year, football games in the county gonna be Friday Night Lights. It's gonna be on another level. It's gonna be nice, man. JV gonna be playing on Thursday, and most of the varsity games gonna be Friday night. So Boys and Girls Club exclusively gonna have Saturday mornings. It's gonna be a nice football field. But anyway,
So they giving them new fields.
yeah, all
They
around
giving
the
some
county.
books.
I mean, the fields look good, man.
Any books?
Well, like if you go down Capitol Heights, Columbia, what's that, Columbia Park, and look at Fairmont, it's not even in Fairmont Heights no more, but it's on Capitol Heights. But that school is beautiful. It look better than Wise. I'm like,
Maybe some new
okay.
books came with the new
Yeah,
school.
maybe.
I mean, you got Palmer Park looking houses,
Mhm.
but next door look like 2020 facility. It's beautiful, man. They got 5 tennis courts in Capitol Heights in the hood. Is it gonna get
Yeah,
you?
you know.
Anyway,
Like Serena.
shout out to PG County, doing some good things.
We got new Serenas coming
You
up.
know.
In a couple weeks, we trying to get the delegate on from representing Maryland in that, who actually brought in the fields, and he also is over the district of the National Harbor.
Okay.
So we working on that. That's Delegate Walker. But anyway, it's time. Can somebody give me a drum roll? It's time for our special guest, Miss Tiana Easton. She is here to talk about her company, Many Facets of TLC. Now look, the T is special here, so it's TEE. And the TEE stands for Tailoring Every Experience.
I'm a little too quiet on this
Turn it
set.
over to her and let her explain what that means.
I'm a little bit too quiet on this set.
Go ahead, Tiana.
Okay, so I guess the gist of what I do is styling. I do it virtually as well as in person. But I like to say that the thing that sets my styling apart from anyone else is I like to be able to virtually reach my client. So
Okay.
for the client who can't come out, for the client who doesn't have time to go to the store, or the client who doesn't have those maybe 5 minutes that I may have to get online to find the stuff that they need, I do it for them. So like for instance, the guy on the screen now, that's his wedding. He's in Delaware. He lives in Delaware. Never once did he come to see me for me to style him for
part of
his
Delaware?
wedding. I think it's. I
I mean, I
can't
didn't
remember
throw you
what
out there
part
like
of
that.
it is. No,
You was at the
yeah.
wedding? Was you at the wedding, Charlie?
Dover, Wilmington?
So what I do is a lot of virtual, just so that it can be a lot more convenient for the busy client. I do personal shopping. So for instance, my client yesterday, I actually went out to the store with her and her mom and actually put outfits and shoes and clothes and stuff together for them. I do closet organization, as well as work with clothing designers, up and coming clothing designers in the area to facilitate their photo shoots for them. So one of the clothing lines that I'm currently working with, he has me overseeing all of his creative direction. So I am picking the models myself, I am facilitating the shoots, I'm putting them together, and pretty much what my vision is, we collaborate based off of what he sees for his brand, and then based off of what he tells me, I put together, we pretty much like collaborate based off of what our visions are for what we see for that particular shoot. So just once we get that together or get the details together, then I go on set and I help with model positioning, posing, things like that.
Yeah, that's a great question because do you go into, you say different sets. So what scenes they might ask you to do? For example, they might ask you to do a swimsuit, or they might ask you to do a wedding suit, or they might ask you to do a exotic scene. Which one that you feel more comfortable with doing, or explain that situation?
Really, I would say I don't have no limitations. Only because my hobby for a really long time was modeling. That was how I actually ended up like transitioning into being more behind the scenes. I modeled probably for in excess of like 10 to 15 years. And and I kept it as a hobby just because I didn't want to end up like not liking it or not loving it as much as I did. But then like as the years went on and I had my son, I was like, I kind of sort of like being behind the scenes too. Like that's cool with me. I can do that,
So
making sure people are together,
So how do you determine what type of fabric do we wear during this type of year? For example, like when the modeling scene, do you want to bring in fall? Do you want to bring in winter gear? What do you determine?
So technically, when you are doing any type of clothing design, most clothing designers, they they do a season ahead. So
Okay.
most of them right now are working on their spring and summer for next year.
Really?
Yes, most of them are working on their spring and summer for next year. However, when we talk about more on the personal side of things, or like, you know, your individual client, then of course, yes, we're gearing up for fall. We're gearing up for winter right now.
Okay.
Maybe they want to get a few outfits for the fall season, and then what they'll do is they'll revisit winter. Once winter comes around, you know, like they want to do it by season. Then you have some people who will say, okay, I need some fall and winter stuff. So then the next time they may contact me, they'll say it'll be in the springtime or something like that. And they'll say, hey, let's get spring and summer together.
Got a question for you. So when you says tailoring in your name, right?
Yeah.
Are you actually like designing and making the clothing?
No.
Okay.
So the reason that I chose to make my name an acronym, Tailoring Every Experience, is because I want people to know that there's no limit to what can be done. You tell me your needs, and I will tailor your experience to your needs.
So you personal shopping?
Yes.
All right.
So we got a live chat question. So Paulette wants to know, you know, she's trying to get her closet together. She want to be fly for the fall. She wants to know if you do everyday styling. So if I wake up, or kind of like it's Saturday, so I say, hey, here's what I got. Line me up for the week. I hit you Monday. You make sure I'm good. I'm funky. Do you do stuff like that?
Yes. So in a situation like that, that would be something where like we could sit down. So you'll get a free hour consultation in the beginning. So what we do, we get a free hour consultation. We sit down, we'll talk about all your needs in the beginning. We'll make a plan, and we'll figure out what situation or what package, what scenario best fits what you're looking for. So if she's looking for something from day to day, then I'll say, okay, so let's do this. By Sundays, if you want something for every day of the week, then by Sunday I'll have 5 to 6 outfits sent to your phone before the end of the week. You know what I'm saying? So then you have each.
You cost?
Oh, it's it depends. It's based off of how they want their packages to be personalized.
Somebody got their hand raised like in school.
Yeah, of course, definitely. No. No, it's affordable, and so that's the whole point. That's why we have an hour consultation. So we're gonna go in depth. We're gonna talk about everything that you need, and it's not gonna. I would like to say that I'm not doing this. Yes, I'm doing this for a profit, but I'm not. That's not my main focus. My main goal is to make sure that when you leave, you get what you need. Because tailoring every experience, making sure people get what they need.
That's a good question good statement, because what if someone's obese or they challenged with their weight? How would you address their needs for dressing?
So if you go to my Instagram page, the very first picture on there is a picture of body types.
Okay.
And it shows different body types. So for me, I don't have any limitations. If you are a person who is obese and maybe you're not comfortable with your weight and you want me to come in and to help dress you, because I feel like you can be obese and still be
exactly
fly.
I agree.
It's all about how you dress yourself. It's all about putting on things that accentuate your curves accordingly and appropriately. Making sure you have the right size clothing. So, if there is something where they want to make themselves comfortable based off of how I'm dressing them, then that's not a problem. Now, if you need something because you're thinking, okay, well, I'm working on losing weight, and I know in a couple of months or whatever the case may be, this weight is going to be gone, then hey, we can work with that too. We can get ready for that too.
All right, that's so important. That's so important.
So, Tiana, show us what you're working with Miss Kayla.
Okay, so with Keela, I wanted to do more of a modern but still kind of sort of dressed down look. You don't always have to be super duper dressed up. So these are some opening ceremony pants. The jean shirt came from Target. Let me explain something to you. Opening ceremony is a little bit pricey, but you don't always have to have an entire outfit that's super duper expensive. You can get a few good expensive pieces because you know that they're going to last, and then you can accentuate with maybe a lower scale accessory or a lower scale shirt or shoe. But the pants have a pinstripe on the inside. We have a velvet velvet belt with a gold accessory. I went ahead and I accentuated the neck with the gold choker because chokers are in. People love chokers now for some reason.
do?
Yeah, they love chokers now.
You got one on yourself.
So like this would be a cute like daytime, like, oh, I'm just gonna go out for maybe a drink or something, have a cocktail. We can go to brunch with this. We can even take this jean shirt off. Excuse me, put on a bralette, little leather bralette, which actually she has one on. I did this so that it could be like transition from day to night. So up under here,
What is a bralette?
up under here is a here. I'm about to
Charlie just went to some.
And I'm like,
So a bralette is a shirt, okay, but it is a crop top shirt. So a lot of people like to put those shirts on and they wear it. Turn around, a bralette. Okay, a bralette.
oh, that's vicious. That's
Okay, so now if we take this jean shirt off completely, she has this bralette on. Now she's transformed to a nighttime look. Now, if she's going out to the club or something like that, now there you go, boom, from day to night. So I just try to do something that was very simple. I mean, everybody love a good denim shirt. You can do it's endless things that you can do with a denim
Would
shirt.
you let your daughter wear that?
Yeah.
She would have to leave the house with the shirt, and then when she get to the club, she can do that.
That's very fashionable.
How do you spell bralette?
BRALECTE. Bralette. LETTE.
Thank you, Miss Kayla.
Hey, Kenneth said you out here looking good, girl. Let my man Kenneth say you're looking good. That's what he said.
We appreciate you coming on.
Bralette. Shout out to the bralette.
Bralette. Gotta work on your pronunciation, old school.
Hey, I'm learning.
Well, we got any closing remarks, questions for?
Do you work on lingerie?
You want to type out some people? Go ahead.
Do you do
Listen,
lingerie?
there are no limitations to what I do. If your wife needs help in the bedroom with sprucing up her nightlife, or
So you make
I
lingerie, see?
definitely can make sure she's good on that.
There you go. See?
Hold on now, we got sports. We got
I mean, we talking about her business, like far so she does design all the time.
There are no limits. There are no limits. I work with kids
Tony got a
too.
question for you. Go ahead.
Tony.
Not for you.
Yeah, it's kid. I work with kids too. My client yesterday is a kid entrepreneur. She has her own business. So yeah, I work with all ages, sizes, races.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's
great.
what's up.
Hey, Keela, thank you so much.
Yes, thank
Beautiful
you.
young lady. Tiana, thank you.
No, thank you guys.
And
I appreciate this
let's
opportunity.
say this again. Her Instagram is facets _ of T. Now, once again, that T is special. The T stands for tailoring every experience. So in her Instagram, I'm gonna say it again. It is facets _ of T.E.E. Got it? All right. We're gonna post it. Make sure y'all get it. But it's a very special Instagram as well as Tiana, right?
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you. Thank
Tiana.
you.
Anything else you want to say?
Nope. If you guys need me, understand that I have no limitations to the help I will provide for you all. Definitely make sure you reach out. Let me know. If you think it's something I can't do, still reach out. Let me know because I'm sure I can get it done or I will find a way to get it done. Find a way or make one.
My man Tony, who do the coaching down there at 17U, he said, do you do anything with male briefs?
Tony.
Yeah, shout out to Tony, my man Tony. He said something about briefs. He been looking.
Tony, polo briefs, I heard feel really, really good. You know,
Chill,
I
old school.
heard Supreme briefs are really good too. You know what I'm saying? So
Polos fit right.
Polo, Supremes,
Still
you know,
out,
he
old
can look into those two brands. I'm sure he won't go
He
wrong.
said his money a little low, so he normally rent his.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go to TJ Maxx or
Can
Marshalls.
he get
bro.
Fruit of the
They-
Loom?
Shout out to
The Jordan brands, because they try to hype them that they don't rise up on your hip, your thigh.
So what's going
They
on with
don't
sports?
work.
What's going on with sports?
Polo brand work, but anyway. She right about that.
Yes.
I want to know about your thighs.
Mama. Hey, look, we about to roll.
Do you
Go
watch
ahead, man.
Sure
football?
I do.
Hold up,
Okay,
Black Girl
okay,
Magic.
okay.
I want to hear what you was saying about Sloan. You was saying something about Sloan Stevens, and you was talking about the tennis matchup. with her.
We're gonna get to that.
Go ahead with
We're
it.
gonna get to that. Let's go football first.
You dying to do this football thing.
I mean, we might as well, move in
Go ahead,
succession.
Carl. Let's do this football. Go ahead.
You
Carl said, I said I want to talk tennis. Carl said he
We
want to talk
got.
football.
You want to talk
football?
tennis?
Time is
Let's
good.
talk football.
Time
Let's
is
do
good.
football.
College football yesterday. Did you watch college football?
I watched Maryland.
Okay. You watched college football yesterday?
Yes, sir.
All right, so a couple notable games for you.
Was Ohio State
Oh, I did watch the
versus
USC jump.
OU.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I watched Maryland versus Towson.
Mm-hmm.
Also, pass.
Also pass.
Yeah, pass.
So the Ohio game.
Man, that was a vicious game. I'm surprised. Well, I'm glad OU came out and won because everybody was talking about Old State was going to win the whole thing. But now I wonder if they still going to be in the playoff. That's my good question.
They crushed them. That is a good question. So they crushed them. So by them winning last night, they
Ohio
moved up in the
State won.
rankings. Nah. they
Ohio
lost
State was
Oklahoma.
number 2. Right.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
So now Oklahoma number 2.
Number 2 and number 6, right?
Number 2 and number 5.
But Oklahoma got the number 1 quarterback in the country, right?
Yeah.
Right now.
So Oklahoma now number 2
Correct.
by winning the game.
Hey, Paulette said y'all need to play nice on set. She said there's a lot of salt going on the set today.
She did.
Kid, what I'm supposed to do?
Well,
We back?
We back.
Oh, all right.
We back.
And he's still moving.
So another notable game was Alabama Fresno State. Did you?
that was a wash game because Alabama State, they beat Florida State the first week. So to me, that actually was a wash game. Just for them to, you know what? I'm sounding like I'm talking sports. Let's talk sports. That was a BS game.
There you go.
There's no way they
Charlie
should play
P is
Fresno
back.
State. So no way, nah. That was a BS game. Just like for example, when Howard played UNLV.
Mm-hmm. That was a BS game?
Exactly.
Why?
Who had the BS? UNLV or Howard?
UNLV, but they lost.
So there ain't no BS there.
Yeah.
If you gonna cakewalk, you gonna pick me to get a cakewalk game and not
Exactly.
And not get an ass.
Right. So that's the reason why I did not watch that game because it's BS.
Okay.
Next.
Right on. All right.
JB?
We're good.
You
College, I
Yeah.
watch the same games.
You watch the same games?
Yeah.
You check out so couple of I ain't watched this game, but USC and Stanford. I looked at the box score. They just did their thing. USC beat them, of course, no homo, but beat them 42-24. Now they move up in the ranks from number 6 to number 5. You know, by winning the game yesterday.
Miss T, did you watch any games yesterday?
No, none of the, no.
So what you do yesterday?
Yesterday I had 2 clients and I had a meeting with my models for upcoming.
Did they watch any sports?
They, no, I doubt they watched any sports. Because when I said something about the Eagles-Redskin game today, they were like, what?
Speaking of Eagles and Redskins,
Oh my gracious, yes.
What them Eagles did?
Oh, whoa. You Eagle
So-
fan?
So,
You Eagle fan?
you an Eagles fan?
Oh, Slim.
See,
Seriously?
You just dropped. You just
Seriously?
lost, man.
He diehard Redskin.
Yeah, me
diehard
too.
Redskin.
Yeah. Back there, really?
But you know, I ain't gonna hate on you, cause
Did
it
I
wasn't
lose
like-
as many points as y'all did today?
Oh, damn. That's another
you
shot.
even got that little Philly.
FanDuel.
You even got that little Philly spirit about you.
Your tone even changed now. We're talking about the Redskins, old school. You
All
know,
I'm gonna say is
What you
I
want?
can't be mad at Eagles fans because it wasn't like y'all beat us so much as we just
Oh,
lost
Lord.
this thing. I mean, the Redskins was not prepared to play football today.
What?
The Redskins did not come out.
what was they prepared to do?
I don't know, but it wasn't professional football.
March? I mean, because I'm confused.
Because I
I
mean-
thought when you get out on that field, you need to be ready to play.
Right.
Wow.
They checked today.
They did get
Okay,
their check.
so they should have been ready
you know,
to play.
That point right there is why I'm not gonna get mad because these brothers go home, they're gonna drink the best liquor, they're gonna eat the best lobster, and still be like, oh, it's just
Little
an
filet
ass.
mignon,
So I
all
ain't,
that.
I ain't gonna get mad no more. Kirk Cousins walking around with $21 million looking like garbage.
Did
I
you
ain't
put
getting
money
mad
on the
no
game?
more. Nah, thank
So there's
God.
no reason to be mad.
I'm
No,
about to say, I
I
thought
bleed
you
burgundy and gold, man.
Right,
I
me
like my
too.
team.
I'm mad as well.
You know DJ Deshaun? What's Deshaun DJ name?
DJ Blase.
Yeah, Blase. He said after Eagles.
Oh, okay.
Personally to you though.
I know he
Yeah.
personally said it to me. Of course.
You
Them
want
Redskins
diamond?
ain't win though.
Wow.
Them Redskins ain't win though, bruh.
If you
It's
need a
okay.
DJ, dog, he good work.
He alright or
Ones and
whatever.
twos.
Yeah, he alright. You
He
know
good
what I'm
work.
saying? He alright. That's my best friend. I can vouch for it. I can vouch for him.
That's my man.
You dress him too?
I have.
Cause I seen him hooping in some drop socks.
Whoa, whoa.
That's
Drop
his-
socks.
That's
No,
that's
drop
a
socks
bad
is back
thing.
in the day. That was
Listen, if that man want to wear drop socks, go ahead and let him. I
No.
don't have no parts in that.
whoa.
Listen,
Come
I don't have
on.
no parts in the drop sock thing.
Drop socks and K-Swiss was a thing.
Hey,
Now he had
Young-
some
oh.
low top vans and some high top drop socks.
Nah. K-Swiss and drop tops.
K-Swiss. No, the Reebok. The Reebok, the princesses with the 2 straps.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
two straps.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
soft
Lord.
joints.
Old
Come on,
school.
Get us into some numbers.
I'm ready. You know, I want to know Carl finished with football. Let's get into NFL. Let's talk about Thursday night.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about these Patriots. So first of all, Thursday night numbers was down for viewing. Another issue about Thursday night is your boy Brady looked kind of pedestrian, man. Is the age catching up with him? I mean, he wasn't super Tom. He came out the first quarter, had one nice drive. He looked like garbage. Gronk didn't look like his normal self. He was slow. And shout out though to Kansas City. And then we got to talk about Eric Berry getting hurt for the season.
In the fourth quarter though.
Yeah.
When they already was up 14-0.
All right, it was a lot of drama Thursday
Well,
night. It was a
looking
good football
at
game.
Do you think they just was like, oh, we got this game, so we don't really got, and then they got crushed?
I don't think so. I can't see Belichick ever coaching that way. I can't see Tom approaching the game that way. And I don't like Tom Brady, but I know he is the real deal. I think age is caught up with him. And if you go back to that Super Bowl, he didn't have a great game in that Super Bowl. Atlanta kind of just fell apart.
They didn't score in the fourth quarter either.
Brady,
So let's be real. They had a bad game.
Real bad.
But do you count them out? Do you still have them Super Bowl contenders?
I can't. Nah, they not Super Bowl.
So-
I didn't have them Super Bowl contenders to begin with.
Patriots.
Damn, not
So-
the Falcons.
so-
You said the Falcons?
No, I'm talking about the AFC.
So just a little helpful hint. Last time they started the season,
That was in the
0-1,
Super Bowl.
3 times
Yeah.
they won the Super
yeah.
Bowl.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't.
But they never started the season off with a loss like this. First of
A
all,
loss
they
is a
never
loss.
they in the last 10 years they never gone into halftime with a lead and lost the game. They had never. Kansas City turned the ball over 3 times. Kansas City also had 15 penalties, and they still beat the Patriots in New England. That ain't Belichick football.
Okay. Let's talk about the Redskins.
No. First and foremost,
Man.
congratulations to the Nationals. They the NFL
Come on,
East
man.
champion
Right.
again.
NL East.
What does that
Baseball.
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 But see, that's a bigger picture. Why DC Sports was cursed? It's like, we'll take the NL East. We'll be the best team in hockey. We'll be the best team in baseball. And then we lose to the low seed. We don't even get a sniff of like the deep playoffs.
Are y'all
That is
partying
true.
Too much?
That's
Is
true.
that-
That's true.
It's like we curse, y'all. I just don't
I
know.
mean, because like the
Because the
Nets,
stadium is the strip club.
the Nets, yeah.
How we gonna get Terrell
Too many
Pryor?
yams in the city.
And Terrell Pryor looked like garbage today. He had 5,000 receiving yards last year.
But back up what you just said, like the Nets, they always win the East.
And then
Then
the Wizards choking with the Celtics.
yeah. All right, go ahead. We gonna move forward.
We curse, y'all.
Curse.
I think we curse.
Before you go, I got a special shout out to my little man AJ. He watching down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
My little homie, he know football. We can call him up right now. You could tell him any jersey, and he'll tell you that player. Like, and he only like 5.
Wow.
Oh yeah, AJ a beast. Hey, AJ,
Shout out
what's
to
good,
AJ.
man? How was
Shout
your
out,
first
AJ.
week of school, bro?
Holla at me.
Hey,
Let's do a Skype.
staying on the NFL, what y'all think about Houston, man? Only scoring 7 points and
Hey.
just fell apart. You would think they would have came together.
JJ Watt did his thing. Came out, had a nice little intro. Raised $30 million for the city.
They had a lot going on, so
But Houston been taking L's this week, bro.
Yeah,
Whether it's
but
college,
they benched.
professional.
But you know, Watson had to get in the game. They benched Savage.
They did.
The starting quarterback. And
They
then
did.
what you think about they started the rookie in Cleveland, Keyshaw, and he came up, but they lost to Pittsburgh.
Hey, he actually had a decent
He looked
game.
good.
Yeah.
Cleveland got something to look forward to.
Yeah, they only lost for what, 2-3 points to
They lost
Pittsburgh.
by 2 points to Pittsburgh.
Right. So they
Yeah.
good. They good.
But my man Brown had almost 100 yards by halftime.
Yeah, dude.
They need to put the National Guard on that man.
Yeah, 11 catches, what, 123 yards?
All right, so look, Carl. What's gonna happen tonight? What's your prediction,
Hey,
Cowboys?
you already know.
That's a good one. Let me sit
how's it
back.
gonna- how's it
Let me
gonna
sit
play out?
back on that one. Let me
How's it
hear
gonna
you.
play out?
Hey,
Let me hear you.
my man gonna rush for 100.
Oh, yeah.
Dak gonna throw for about 300.
Your man hitting you?
Who gonna catch all these
No
balls?
one's hitting
I was
me.
about to say.
No
You
one's,
said he said his man, right?
no one's hitting me.
Right, he said his man.
Nah. The
Hey, Mike
player.
told me to shout out Mike Lay. That was good, Mike. What's up, Mike?
Miss T said the same thing.
He
No.
talking about loser gear on. Whatever, Mike.
Hey, Mike. You know, shout out to Mom Sue. She a Virgo. Tell her I said happy birthday, Mike.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
Congratulations on retirement, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
congrats on retirement.
Congratulations.
too.
Yeah.
So back to the Cowboys. The players are gonna do their thing. No one's hitting me.
Right.
But yeah, we're gonna get the W.
So let me ask y'all this: it's week 1. After this week, they're gonna take an assessment of quarterback play around the league. And shout out to Flacco. Flacco stood up this week. I just said because he was supposed to be out with his back, and he just came in and balled out. But anyway, do you think Cap is gonna get a look after this week? We know he deserved one in DC, but it ain't gonna happen here.
If they do look, it ain't gonna be like out in the public for us to know about it. If they do take a look at him,
Because Hoyer looked like some garbage out in San Francisco, but they never gonna let him back in there.
no, they ain't bringing him back.
Hey, but look, while we on this Kaepernick subject real quick. When does Ray Lewis got sit down? So Ray Lewis saying he got my man a shot with the Ravens.
Right.
The Ravens was about to sign him. They called Ray into the office like, look, Ray, what you think? Should we move forward? Ray was about to push the button.
Right.
Then his girlfriend sent out this picture from Django of Ray and the owner.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's funny though.
Ray was strolling in the meeting, saw the picture, was like, oh nah, we ain't gonna sign him. So is that legit? What y'all think about that? Like, is Ray just doing too much? Is he looking for attention?
I hope
What's
it
up,
didn't
Charles?
go down that way, but
Since Ray is local, if he see you at the restaurant, be like, look, I watched the Huddle show. You said this about me. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna call Steve Harvey, hide behind that mustache.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna keep talking, and I'm gonna get the Cochran
Hey.
firm on the speed dial.
let that Bama swing on you. You get that good
Yeah.
check.
Ray need to literally sit down.
He do.
He need to sit down. He beat the charges that he did in St. Louis, so he needs to sit down.
Right.
Exactly.
St. Louis. What about Atlanta? Chargers in Atlanta too.
Yeah.
That's true.
'Cause he should be in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he needs to sit
And he
down.
seems to always be associated with talking to the man. You know, he talked to Donald Trump on our behalf. Then he gonna talk to the owner Bichetti for Baltimore on
Kaepernick,
behalf.
yeah.
And, you know, it's like, man, just sit
Like,
down.
how
be
You
is
made
he
your
even
bread, sit
representing
down.
anything? Like, I'm confused.
Right.
It's a big rich town.
What he should have did was put my man on.
Yes.
Said, look out for the young dude, give him a chance,
Right.
and let him go out there and do his thing. That's what he should have did.
This is really about his
So,
talents. more
real
than
quick,
anything.
Tony
Come
said
on.
Cole Beasley tonight will be the difference. I ain't even know my man was a Cowboy fan.
I thought they let him go.
Yep.
I thought Beasley was gone, but whatever, man. The difference. So let me ask you this:
Gotta represent
So
something.
Zeke is back. Do you think they're gonna use Zeke as a decoy and go passing game, or they're gonna try to go with Zeke?
They gonna run him.
They gonna run him.
You got
So
that
now
line
you know
and
the
that
Giants.
beast.
The Giants own that thing, right? So Odell, they've already said he's not playing tonight. But that Giants defense is real, and that Giants defense is not impressed by the Cowboys.
That's fine.
Hey, my man that can't count to 10 coming over that edge.
Hey, it's gonna be a good game, man. Predictions right here, Charlie. What's your prediction? Win or lose? Who?
As long as the Cowboys lose, I don't care.
What you got? I already know you Cowboy. What you
Yeah.
got, Tiana?
I think the Cowboys gonna lose.
You gotta get up. Take your mic off.
I'm
going-
sorry.
I'm a Redskin fan. I hate the Cowboys, but I do think the Giants defense is gonna step up.
So you think they're gonna win?
I think it's gonna be a Cowboy loss. I do. What you got, Nate?
Okay.
Honestly.
I'm going with the Cowboys, dog.
Slim, are you
Chico,
serious?
what you got?
I feel you, but I
Nah,
got money.
nah.
I got money on the
Somebody taking
game,
this
man.
game.
She a diehard Redskins fan too.
My girl. What you
Into
got,
the
Glenn?
Redskins.
Glenn, what you got?
What's the options?
Cowboys win, Giants win.
Falcons.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I know 28-3.
There it is.
You
All
can
right,
get 28 to 3 of these hands.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Shots fired.
Son. All right, look. back on a serious note, and it's still with talking about football. So Las Vegas, the fight, Mayweather and McGregor fight.
Who?
Mayweather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said Mayweather.
Yeah.
Mayweather and McGregor fight. But at the fight, Bennett, Seattle Seahawks linebacker, he was at the fight. He was leaving. He's in his hotel. He hears shots fired. He take off running like any normal person would. Mm-hmm. Police jump on him, take him down. Granted, he had on a big plaid shirt, looked like he could be from the hood, from LA, Chicano, whatever. He got the little red, thick beard. He had the whole look, but so what? But police jump on him. One cop get him, and he's like, don't move or I'll shoot your blank head off. And then another cop comes, puts his knee in his back. The man said he couldn't even breathe. All he could think about was his 2 baby girls and what he gonna see him again. He actually thought he was gonna die. His brother plays for Green Bay. Seattle, Green Bay playing each other today. Mm-hmm. But his brother, man, was brought to tears by thinking he was going to lose his brother by when he watched that video. So, and then he wrote this letter back to the police. He is going to sue the police. And then the police chief from Vegas sends a letter to the NFL and says, you need to discipline him because the NFL may not care about people not respecting the flag, but y'all need to do something about him. Roger Goodell does come out and support Bennett. Mm-hmm. I want to know what y'all think about it, man.
Think about
this whole incident, and then with Cap, and should politics get in the NFL? I think they should maybe not even do the Pledge of Allegiance anymore.
I missed the key fact.
Go ahead, man.
So they held the gun to the man's head, told him, blow your brains out, whatever.
Right.
So that's the key fact to where I'm suing you. Like, so he said basically they called shots fired. Somebody dropped a statue or something. Everybody got to running. I know if I get up and run right now, some of y'all gonna run with like that nigga.
Everybody is running. Everybody.
Right.
And we not gonna ask what's going on
you
either.
You can't ask no questions. You gotta go. Sure. So like you said, he a target. There go the picture right there.
Right.
Look at my man cut. Look at them denim. That man got the boots on and all that.
Right.
But nah, man, I think injustice, man, and I actually can give Roger Goodell finally a round of applause for just shutting it down like nah, bruh. So hopefully things starting to turn around. Kaepernick might get a job, somebody get injured, but
man, this country, Lord.
I hope he win.
So and then on a little other note, how is it TMZ is always there? How did they get?
That's their job. That's
TMZ
their job
got
to
that
be.
bag.
That's their job to be everywhere.
It's like no mess up. TMZ. Yeah.
They part of the little.
No, my question.
Anybody can send video to TMZ. If you somewhere and you capture something, you just shoot it to TMZ and they pay you.
Yeah.
So anybody in this room can be a TMZ reporter if you're on the scene.
You got to clear that video.
Carl just fought it. Just send it on through.
Deal. I don't think that's gonna be worth no money. Nah. Shout out to Tracy McGrady. Other sports news this week.
T-Mac.
He finally getting into the Hall of Fame. Is that legit?
It's legit.
In the Hall of
Okay,
Fame?
can I go back a step? How can we change what Bennett just went through? I mean, what can we say to change?
Ain't nothing to say.
I mean, okay, because now they're saying BLM is like they racist. So what can we say about that?
BLM? What's that?
Black Lives Matter.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. And they're saying they're racist.
Right, they are saying that. So, I mean, what can we say as a show? What can we say about it?
I think, this is me, is we need to start acting individually versus acting as a collective. Because
when you speak up, you just got real Barry White.
I'm just saying, us as African Americans, we tend to always act collectively and don't concentrate on our individual efforts.
Right.
Meaning we always waiting around for the leader or the movement, when we could be doing things individual, and our individualism would then turn into a movement into itself. If we look at other races,
I agree.
They're individual first, and then it's but we
Go
always
for it.
say,
try to be the collective.
and then we always get upset when we say, well, I just made this decision. How does that affect my own race? But we as a collective, we always holding each other accountable as if you holding the whole race down. And we teach our children that from a young age. You can't do that because you black. What? So by the time you're an adult, you think, I represent Carl, I represent Neil, I represent Charlie, but in fact you don't.
You represent you.
Right, and so you speak out when you see injustice.
So I'm not a fan of Black Lives Matter. Not that I don't understand what their push is, but I'm not a fan of them because that's the cattle mentality. and I believe we need to stop being cattle.
I think all lives matter. Period.
Yes.
I agree with you.
All life matter.
They do, but I do in a way, and I understand and I get totally where you guys are coming from. I agree wholeheartedly, but then if I could provide a different perspective, I think though too, yeah, we do need to do it needs to be more individual and then collective. I feel like people do things as a fad sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like they fall into line just to say that they did it or just to say that they was a part of something, and they don't keep up with it. Right. So I think if we were more if we were more like consistent and in following through and not just starting something and then not finishing it.
Right. I agree.
I get the whole Black Lives Matter thing, because if you look at it, if you think about it, it is kind of sort of just trying to tell people like we're human just like you are. Like you're no more of your human oral makeup is no more important than mine. Right. So in essence, that's the whole Black Lives Matter movement. Like you need to understand that just like you're a human, so am I. Right. So it's not necessarily, I think people are kind of sort of not really, they're not portraying it the way that they should. It doesn't mean that you have to go out here and run amok and cause all of this mayhem, because you can do it, and you can do it in a civilized manner to show somebody that, hey, I matter just like you do. You bleed red blood just like I bleed red blood, and so at the end of the day, your life don't matter more than mine. And at the end of the day, you're no higher than me.
Back in the '60s, Jesse Jackson had the campaign, "I Am Somebody."
Yes.
And see, that is different than Black Lives Matter. I Am Somebody still says I am somebody even though I'm black, but what you're saying is look at me as a somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that message is different than Black Lives Matter.
You said Reverend Jesse Jackson?
The Reverend.
Okay.
The Reverend Jesse Jackson. Hey, we got time for
how
Martin.
you gonna open up the can of worms and then start talking about the direct sport? You the one went down this road.
Right.
I just tapped my man, say sports time. We public.
You drove the bus down this alley.
Hey,
right.
Dropped off all the Black Lives
You
Matter.
gotta go. You gotta go.
Hey,
You
I
gotta
just
go.
tapped my man, call.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Now let's get back to what we was talking about.
Nah. He be asleep now. She be sleep.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
She be sleep.
So we got time for Martin.
Sure.
Let's do it.
We,
Y'all watch Martin?
you ain't gonna.
Sunday night, Monday night prediction. Who is playing Monday night? Yo?
Nah, what's going on?
Chill,
You know about the surfer?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just know that he,
So we're going to talk about a 16-year-old pro surfer who's passed away in extreme sports. Carl's going to provide us the context.
I mean, I just know from the, got a little note here. From the article that I read that he drowned from, he was surfing a wave, like a big swell is what they call it.
That Bama went down. He went to swim and surf when
What'd you say?
Hurricane came in. So
he's in Texas waters.
yes, so that's his loss.
He asked for it.
Take care.
Dang,
No
remorse? No remorse?
Nah, take care.
Dang.
He came in, he gonna swim through the whole thing.
The other side.
Take care. Take care.
Hey, I don't know about take care, but
All right.
So what else? He's a professional surfer. Okay, cool.
No, he came down because the storm came and he wanted to swim.
Charlie.
No, he's junior pro.
Was this an official event?
Yeah.
This was televised, or was this just some guy?
He wanted to come down and want to swim.
He was surfing the waves.
Oh, he took an L.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you think about it, that's the type of sport that is, though. Like, they like to take those kinds of risks. Like, that's the type of extreme. Like, yeah, it's an extreme sport. So, like, they kind of it does not make sense in the middle of a hurricane for you to go and think that you can ride this wave.
Right.
It doesn't. But if you think about it, like he was probably trying to make a world record. Like, yeah, I did that. That was in a hurricane, you know.
Well, guess what? He ain't gonna be able to say that now.
So I was watching the news this week. I'm going to talk about this tennis thing again with Sloane Stephens. we opened up with it a little bit, but I got a question for y'all.
What's the question?
It might anger some women, you know,
Uh-oh.
the whole body shaming thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it there because I know what's coming. Sloane Steven, you know, her pictures, and then we're gonna have, and she the champ now, and you know how the media is. It's gonna be straight comparisons to Serena. So
They're not gonna like her.
What's that?
Did you see the video when she said the white commentator asked her a stupid question, and she went back at her?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh, she was like, so the lady was just like, you know, would you do it again? Like, would you enter the contest again or something? And she was like, yeah, I mean, why not? You see this check?
Right.
Right, like the lady asked her a stupid question, and she came directly at her.
Mike Tyson.
So she,
I mean, she
me's
gave
not
her-
gonna like it.
She gave
Pretty
her
good.
a humor response, you know, which
Right.
you know, lighten the mood, but also like, man, what you mean? But I do it like, you know, so
It's
I
gonna
think
be
it'll
on
be,
there.
I think it'll be alright.
Cause Serena ain't like Venus, and Serena come out with a little. Serena gonna come out and take this thing personal, and
But it ain't nothing to take personal.
Oh,
It's
is
not.
it? Serena?
No.
Serena's a
Oh, no.
It's finding
Serena gonna take
somebody
her-
to give her
No.
some type of
Oh, hold on,
competition.
let's talk to
No.
the point guard. Point guard. Somebody trying to take you off your throne. Is it personal?
It is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you compete for money and you're a professional athlete, you always want to be the best. I
Right.
don't care if
Killer
you're black,
instinct.
white, whatever you are. I want to be the best. Serena wants to be the best.
It's gonna be
gonna
So
be
she's
TV.
gonna come back. It's like
But
Yeah.
Jordan and LeBron, the old mule and the new mule.
Serena's still number one.
I was about to say, I mean, of course, I will expect her to come back as trying to beast it out. But at the same time, now here's some more competition. It's not just her and her sister.
Right.
I'm just saying, you know how
No,
America is.
Sloan
America's gonna get on Sloan's bandwagon.
No,
I feel
Sloan
like
gonna be the
I
dog.
feel like even
That's
if we
cool.
feel like Sloan can't do it,
And
she
she can't
gonna try to
do it.
step up to it.
She wasn't even ranked.
She gonna try to.
No,
This
Serena.
This will give her a
She
reason.
was ranked
She's
83.
83.
Oh, okay.
This
No
will give
one-
her a reason to go harder. This
Because
will
you beat
build
my
her.
sister.
This will build her skills. This
Right, 'cause you
y'all
beat
talking
my
about no. I'm
sister.
talking about Sloan.
I know because
I'm talking about
Serena,
Sloan.
I know
When
Serena
it
will be
comes
mad
time,
because you beat my sister.
Why? But she also
Her
should be
sister
proud
be
of her
losing
the
all
same
the time
moment.
anyway.
yeah.
I'm just saying, Serena is like Jordan with her attitude.
Yes.
I'm on Kobe. That's how she even talks.
Yes.
When she coming after you.
Yes.
She
I
gonna
think
make
she
up
gonna-
reasons to cut you.
I
Yes.
think she gonna embrace the young girl, but
No.
also
Ain't gonna be
she
no
gonna
embrace.
But also she gonna go
That's
hard
Serena.
and beat that ass. But she still
she
she
gonna
ain't
embrace
she
it.
she gonna embrace
publicly,
it.
she gonna say the right things because it's chocolate on chocolate. But I'm telling you, when it comes to that match,
Yes.
I mean,
She's not gonna
when it comes to the match, she
Yeah,
gonna do
I'm
her
not saying
job.
that she
Nah, she
probably
gonna
ain't
dog.
a leader,
I think when it
but
comes to
She's
that match,
supposed to.
I think
gonna dog her.
publicly and media wise, her tone's gonna be a little different.
I
You
agree.
can't go into the match saying, "Well, I think I'm gonna take it easy on her."
That's how
because-
Venus
Right,
is.
you
Venus
can't.
always
Right.
lovey and
Yeah,
smiling people.
but that's why Venus be losing.
Exactly.
Serena like, nah, I'm gonna
That's
beat
a
that
good
ass.
question. Have you heard Serena talk when she about to play Venus? How she talk about her sister?
Yeah.
I mean, like
You
got
my opponent. You my opponent.
Right,
I just
exactly.
can't wait, son. That's gonna be McGregor
No.
Mayweather.
But you know, it's gonna be a
No,
while
no,
for
she's
that.
not on her level.
Yep, well, see, you're right. I'm just talking about the hype.
She's not. No,
The
she's
hype.
not on her level.
The media hype. is
Serena,
gonna
when
be
she
like
come
that.
back, she gonna destroy everything.
That's why I don't
She
see
gonna
why
just
y'all even trying to compare the two. Like
You
she
can't.
ain't.
no,
You got
they're
to
not.
for
Oh,
marketing.
you got-
That's
she
what
just
the
won the
media's gonna
championship.
do. The media's gonna do that.
That's
You
what I'm
right.
saying.
That's the U.S.
right.
Open. Come on, U.S. Open.
Hey, the spotlight is on her. This girl
US
keeps
Open.
winning, and the girl can ball. I mean, she can play.
She said like the U.S. Open is not a major.
It is, but it's like a.
What is it, Charlie P?
And not only that, not just because Sloane is African American, but the top 4 girls were American.
Yeah.
Serena has got incentive just for that alone. She gonna come out and crush.
It's just like if I went
Like
to.
Jay-Z though, go ahead and come out with your album. Go ahead.
It's just like if I went to
Never shut
Vegas.
it down.
It's like if I went to Vegas with all y'all.
What you saying, B?
What you saying, Charlie
I ain't
P?
say nothing.
Hey,
If I
what
went to
happened?
Vegas
Hey,
with all y'all.
I ain't go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Who's
all
that
I'm
nigga,
saying.
Charlie?
That's all I'm saying.
This guy.
Nobody's.
Oh, there Hey, Kenneth said the media gonna try to hype. You right, Kenneth.
They got to.
They are.
This Monday Night Football though.
Do-do-do-do.
Boom.
Who y'all got for Monday night?
Hey, I'm just excited. to
Hey,
see
who
Monday
play
night.
Monday night?
Saints, Vikings.
So let me ask y'all
That's
before we get
Vikings.
into it. Saints and Vikings, right? So of course, AP going against his old squad with the Vikings. Right now, with AP, I'm gonna give you a couple stats real quick.
Give a couple, son.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you some numbers or whatever.
There you go.
So right now, AP, right? 6'1", 220, 11 seasons. This is 11th season. Right now, is he Hall of Fame with these numbers?
Nope.
Ooh, I didn't give you the numbers back. I'll wait to scratch your ticket, B.
Right.
47 yards, 97 touchdowns. Is he Hall of Fame or not?
Nope.
So basically, he getting 1,000 yards a season, a little over 1,000, 97 touchdowns. Is he Hall of Fame?
I think he Hall of Fame just for the fact the way he turned around the aspect of the injury ACL, the way he was able to come back from 2 of them. He Hall of Fame just because of that.
Because he know how to heal well?
Nah, because before Adrian Peterson, nobody came back from that injury that way.
Okay, so you call him Wolverine.
Hey, he deserves it for that. Not only that, but he single
Just because his bones healed good, he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame.
The way he
changed the game.
Kid.
How did he change the game?
First of all, if you want to say Adrian Peterson because he did that, then Jerry Jones shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
No, you just said that because he healed, he changed the game because he healed.
I never said because the man healed. I said because the way the man rehabbed, the man worked, he changed the way a player is perceived with the ACL. He
Tony
come
Kenneth
and be at the top of his game. That's what
AP Hall of Fame or not?
He is, and he carried the Vikings single-handedly for 6 seasons.
What you think, JB?
I don't think I'm not gonna say he Hall of Fame. Those numbers, he gotta get them numbers.
He
up.
think Emmitt Smith Hall of Fame though.
Emmett, that dude.
Come on, bruh.
Emmett ain't put that work
If
in.
Barry Sanders ain't retired 92,
But that don't got
look
nothing to
how
do.
long Emmett had to play to get the record though.
But we not talking about records.
We are.
We talking
just
about
said
Hall of
numbers.
Fame or not.
Emmett can go in. He should have been first ballot.
I mean, he
He stole my man Martin White whole time.
Basically.
Right.
Basically.
What you think, Charlie? Hall of Fame?
My question is, what do you consider Hall of Fame? Because now, today's athlete, everyone say they great. We can't put everybody in the Hall of Fame. Why?
Exactly. You got to change the game.
Right. Everything need to be changed around. So no, he's not Hall of Fame.
You know why he not though?
I just said
Tracy McGrady is Tracy McGrady Hall of Fame first ballot? He already in.
Oh, Broncos play Chargers Monday night too. Don't
Yeah,
forget
that's
that.
the 10-20 game.
Yeah, I'll probably be
Tracy
sleeping
McGrady,
game all the time.
Tracy McGrady not Hall of Fame.
No, he Hall
No.
of Fame.
I mean, he in there already.
I didn't get that really.
Why not?
I don't.
Did y'all
Dog-
watch this man?
Dog
Kobe?
anybody gave Kobe buckets.
Okay, but that's the
do we have a ring?
He don't have a ring.
I don't understand. It's been a lot of
Charles Barkley don't got a ring.
Charles Barkley should have made Hall of Fame. You know
tripping.
You dumb.
No. Charles Barkley on a different level.
That nigga 6'4".
Charles changed
Sounded like he's 7
Charles changed
feet.
his position. Charles changed the way that position is played.
He changed. Okay, I give you that maybe.
Yeah,
But he ain't changed his position.
No,
He's 6'4", power forward.
But
and he changed. The way
y'all
that
talking about
position
different
was.
generations.
That's like Malone. Malone, you gonna say Malone in Hall of Fame?
Who? Which one?
From Utah.
Yeah, what you
What?
saying?
But y'all changed
Exactly. He ain't got no ring.
Charles Barkley and
I'm not with that
who's the other dude you
argument.
said? Charles Barkley is a
Tracy
different.
McGrady?
They different generation.
Tracy McGrady.
What that got to do with it?
Good
It's a different way they play.
Nah, bruh.
Charles Barkley was
Drop
more
everybody over.
big.
You taking
punish.
Tracy McGrady over Stevie Francis?
Yes, easily.
Over who?
Stop playing, yeah.
Stevie Francis.
Stevie?
Ask
Oh,
Kobe.
yeah.
If Kobe say you the hardest defender ever,
All right. Then this is it. This is the comparison. If Tracy McGrady Hall of Fame, then Penny Hardaway should be Hall of Fame.
no sir.
Nah, Penny ain't put in the
Penny
enough
was
work.
better than Tracy, but they both had injuries and cut their career short.
And both of them play with Shaq.
His
No
crew.
sir. No, they didn't.
Come on, son. Penny deserves it.
T-Mac play with Shaq.
Oh, now I thought you said something else.
Shout out to 2K.
Young man,
You can build your team however you want your team.
Hey, we
You a
appreciate
Sixers fan too?
y'all tuning
Anybody
in
see
on
Blake
time,
Madden?
like and share.
Who?
Anybody say
Tony,
Steve
come on,
Madden?
B.
Did he
play
rap in
Madden.
2018?
No, I haven't played.
I play Madden.
I played.
Hey, Big Baller Brand on the new
Big baller brand.
NBA joint.
Did you get your shoes yet, old school? I know you ordered some.
Nah, but I
Miss T
saw
been
they got the
quiet
new
for a
fruit
while.
punch ones. Well, the youngest son got the new fruit punch.
Little fruit punch?
They kind of
Oh,
fly.
okay.
You ain't seen
I'ma
it?
speak
Nah, I don't.
Miss
They
T.
talking about the only high school player to have his own shoe.
Yeah, it's
And
they
then,
trying
yeah.
to like
He
shut that down.
I know they are. And then he went to
Petty.
his 16th
Miss
birthday
T, what
party.
you doing tonight? Are you watching football
Ferrari.
tonight, or what you doing tonight?
Yes, I'm gonna watch the Cowboys get beat up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
You gotta watch. You can't take it.
Yeah, you know, you my homie and all, but you know, I'm gonna let that slide.
Okay.
Come on,
Okay.
you got a lot of homies. What's up?
It's my homie.
That's that single night.
We got years in the game.
Oh yeah.
All right.
High school.
Yeah.
Y'all went to high school? What high
What
school?
we talking about? How was Cole in high school?
We didn't go to high school
We
together.
worked together.
worked together in high school.
Oh, where'd y'all work?
I'm gonna chill. I should get
We
you
worked
back.
at Bojangles.
I should get you back.
Bojangles.
Get you back.
There you go.
Yeah, right,
You know,
That shit and dry shit.
Shout out Dirty Rice. Hey, that blueberry biscuit though, son.
yeah, I used to punish them jumps.
Yeah.
So y'all really think Penny can go in before T-Mac?
No,
This
not
man
me.
troubling you, huh? Yes, he should.
You gotta stop talking, dog.
It's about changing the game, son.
Yeah.
If Penny had stayed healthy, he would have been one of the greats.
You're right.
Let me ask you
said
this
the
then.
key word. If he had.
Because me and Jamal,
That's what T-Mac ain't
me
achieved.
and Jamal argue this too.
Yeah.
Do Big Shot Rob 7 rings? Do he get in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
7 rings.
Yes.
No.
Why? Because he got 7 rings.
No, because nobody. That's why he's Big Shot Rob. Because before him, there was no Reggie Miller.
He was a
but
key player.
I think Robert Horry hit more than him.
Key player.
So this thing, he didn't even play some of those finals. I mean, like get
But
in.
young, he was getting contracts just based on the fact that you want him in that end of the
moment.
season,
That one moment.
That moment.
that he did it over and over and
So
over again.
whether it was a 62 game series
They
back in the day
actually-
or
yeah.
82 or 80 whatever it is,
Yeah,
82.
they actually put cameras in the stadium at that long shot. Go ahead, chill.
Yeah.
With the whole stadium to see the crowd stand up, just for that moment when Robert Horry would get the ball.
so you put him in 7 rings. Charlie was good. 7 rings, do we get in? Hold up, Mike calling. What's up, Mike? Mike, what's good? What?
Is the show still going on?
Yeah, we live.
You
What's
gotta
good?
check your
Get
data.
back on topic. No, we're playing like 2 games tonight, man. Falcons, Broncos.
I gotta pee.
Saints.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
You know, the AP going
Do
to
your
the
thing.
damn,
You know we live,
thing.
right?
Shut your mouth. Goddamn stupid.
Hey, they said they ain't really trying to hear all that if you ain't on set. They
Yeah.
said show up or be quiet.
Hey.
Hey,
Okay. All right, wait till I next show. I'm being an asshole.
How do you know?
you just gonna be late.
It's Mike Lay, everybody.
Read the chat. Hey, what happened to this on me?
Read the chat. That's Sun job.
Oh, well, get on it.
Damn, nature picture.
Hey, chill.
Hey, look, we got time for Martin. Let's do Martin.
Kenneth said, do Derek Fisher get in Hall of Fame then?
Alright.
So Big Shot Rob don't get in Hall of Fame.
Nah. Derek Fisher was a professional journeyman. Like McGrady. He McGrady. That's McGrady.
You so disrespectful.
You said you want to get him a little mod.
You watch Martin?
You want black or yellow?
But
Oh, that's how you roll.
you know what I'm
What's
saying?
wrong with yellow?
Nothing's wrong with
What's wrong with
Clearly
yellow?
nothing's wrong with yellow.
Excuse you.
I'm just saying.
You know,
Clearly.
Hey, Tony, feel that old school.
Gina always had to have a Martin.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna ask you 3 questions.
You asking me questions?
Yeah, 3. If you get all 3 right, you get to get those wings that I bought for you. But
I forgot about the wings.
but if not, I guess those wings are coming home with me. You ready? You get 1 phone a friend.
All right,
That's your phone a friend.
that's my phone number.
Yeah, that's your phone a friend.
Do you realize the era that she grew up in was not a Martin era?
Boom. She said she still watching my
You
number.
You
watching
watch Simpsons?
Nah, she
What?
King Kale on
Oh, look, she like,
Nickelodeon.
what? I don't even know what that
Sister, you know
is.
they
That's
tried
so
to go back.
Raven. And
Yeah, but
Hey, That's So Raven was my shit.
that's so Raven. They came back with like a little week show.
What is this?
That's So Raven.
Who was that?
Raven Simone.
she got a
Drake?
new
Is
show.
that the show Drake was on?
Nah, that
No, that was
Degrassi.
That's
Degrassi.
the grass.
Oh, same thing,
I'm
same
weak.
thing.
He said that was the same thing.
All right, you ready?
He
You
was in the
ready?
whole wheelchair. That's not the
All
same thing.
He was in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rapping?
What?
Ain't nobody know he can rap then.
Oh my
Drake was
goodness.
rapping in the wheelchair.
No, he was singing in a
He
wheelchair.
played a kid in a wheelchair in high school.
He was singing.
Oh.
He got shot.
Yeah.
Oh, you used to watch the joint.
Nah.
Nah.
Alright, go ahead, my bad, my
I saw
bad.
a show on Viceland where they interviewed the producers of the show and they showed the whole behind the scenes.
Oh.
So
Hey,
Viceland.
Shout out Viceland. That is a cool
Okay,
channel.
Vice Lane. That's your channel, Glenn. You love the Vice Lane.
It's a very good channel.
All right, so you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, you sure?
I'm positive.
All right, so first question. Whose concert did Bruh Man Martin, and Brown and Martin trying to sell T-shirts at? A. Whitney Houston. B. Tony Braxton. C. Anita Baker. And D. Whitney Hutton.
Woody Hutton.
You do not watch the show. It was A. Whitney Houston. That's one down. You should have used your phone in French.
Nah, she was over there like,
She ain't know it. Oh, this is an easy one.
oh, whatever.
You gonna get
She
this
gonna
one.
say I would have chose the first one after the fact.
You better get this one. What actor was Pam obsessed with?
I don't know, bro.
D. Wesley Snipes. C.
Nah.
Sidney Poitier. B. Will Smith. And A. Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Okay. You 1 for 2. You get 1 wing. Let's see. All right, here we go. What did Tommy actually do for a living? A. He ain't got no job. B. Drug dealer. C. Stylist like you. Or D. A counselor.
He ain't got no job.
You did not watch the show.
What?
D. Counselor.
What?
No.
No, he was not no counselor.
Hey, rest in
He was
peace,
not a
Tommy,
counselor.
too.
Yeah, rest in peace to him.
Tommy.
But no, it was the whole
Hey,
thing.
tell
The
us, son.
whole time during the show, it was that he ain't had no. Everybody like,
See?
he ain't got no
Y'all don't
job.
remember the Christmas play down at the community center?
Yeah.
The Christmas plate? No, I
Y'all
don't
don't
remember
remember
that.
Martin going down dressing like Santa
No, I
at
don't
the
remember that
community
one.
center?
I don't
Oh,
remember that
okay. Where he
show.
worked. Okay.
I don't remember that show.
Dang.
That's why I ain't know
Y'all
that.
ain't- y'all ain't
Because I don't
watch-
remember that show.
Y'all
They
ain't
did
watched
a
the show.
fashion show too for the joint.
Right, they did.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all remember AJ's? What you talking about?
See,
Hey. All right.
they don't know.
Hey, y'all, we thank y'all for tuning in. I don't know about no AJ's.
Right.
I got one interruption here.
Uh-oh, interruption.
I ain't moving.
Producer.
Nah, this serious though. Before the show, I got one of them calls. One of my classmates just died.
Oh,
Hey, sorry to hear that.
Peace to JB Robinson.
Rest in peace, JB Robinson.
Moment of
Yes.
silence for
My
JB, man.
condolences.
Moment of silence.
JB.
Right on. Shout out to JB and his family.
Much love.
Old school.
Yes, sir.
Close us out, old school.
I was still thinking about,
What you was thinking about?
about the death, man. But that's too bad. But look, we're gonna close out, and I appreciate y'all tuning in. Look, we trying to get these numbers up. I need y'all to communicate to your friends, tell them how much you like the show. We're gonna do a better job of pushing out this social media. But we need y'all to communicate too. We need some more people to chime in. Tune in to 7. We trying to get in right between that 4 o'clock game and that 7 o'clock game. And come on, let's talk about some football.
What's up with your nails?
Let's talk about Charlie P. My
yeah.
finger got hurt. It got smashed, so that's the little thing right there. There's only one there. And then, so let's talk about football. Let's talk about ecstasy, Charlie P. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all say love. Shout out. Go ahead.
Bye, guys.
Hey man, shout out to Tony and the staff, coaching staff, 17U.
Kayla, come get on
Keep
the camera.
doing y'all thing, bro. Appreciate you, Tony. Make sure everybody subscribe, bro.
Come show the
Shout
ball
out to
up, Kayla.
Keela. Thank you
Come
for
to the
coming.
Shout out to the model.
It's just bralette, man. Not bralette. Just bralette. You know what? One guy stretches the confidence.
I like bralette.
Okay.
What you got?
No, I'm okay.